Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing my June wrap up. I think I read 32 or 33 books this month, a lot of novellas because I was trying to get through my physical TBR and I just need breaks in between. So I think I'm going to start with the novellas because I have the least to say about those. First, I finished that Bride series by Cassie Mint. It's Runaway Bride, Mail Order Bride, and Fake Fiancé. These were cute, 3 stars. I like Cassie Mint. I like her novellas. Then I read The Boss's Runaway by Jessa Kane. I have no idea what this book is about. I don't remember. It was quick, easy, 2 stars. Then I did end up finishing the Big series by Cassie Mint, which was Big Brain and Big Beast. 3 stars for both of those. Cute little novellas. Then I wanted to try a new novella author, so I ended up trying Hope Ford, the book Sacrifice. I'm pretty sure that's the first book in this like Army Heroes series that a lot of authors contributed to. I gave that 3 stars. I believe it was okay. Then I ended up reading the duets Hearts in Darkness by Laura Kay and Love and Delight by Laura Kay. I gave the first book 4 stars. I really liked that book. I liked it because they were stuck in an elevator and they didn't get a chance to see what they looked like, but they kind of fell in love in that elevator. Like they had this like instant connection and they talked while they were in their conversations and they were just vibing with each other. And it was really cute and I liked how it ended. It ends in a happily ever after, but it's kind of open. And there is a second book, that's why it's a duet, which is Love in the Light. And I gave that one 3 stars. I didn't love it as much as the first one. I could have done without reading it. It was very predictable, but it was sweet, kind of cute, kind of heartbreaking. It was a cute little duet by Laura Kay. I liked her writing. Pretty average, take it or leave it. Then I read The Husband Sitter by Jessa Kane. This one was wild. I do remember this one because it was wild. I still gave it 2 stars, but basically it's about like a hippie girl and she has like empathy or like she feels other people's emotions and she is able to amplify them or whatever. Yeah, real weird. And she goes out into the world and she needs a job, obviously, and these 3 wives hire her to babysit their husbands. It was good, I'm not gonna lie, but still 2 stars. Then I read Ear Candy by Cassie Mint. I really did like this one. I gave it 3 stars, I believe. If not 3, maybe 4. But I really liked it because the main hero is a romance book narrator. But I don't know if it's just romances. He just narrates books and she likes to listen to him when she falls asleep. And then she ends up having to work with him, for him, as his assistant. And that's their cute little romance. I really do like Cassie Mint. She has some cute ones. Then I read My Husband, My Stalker by Jessa Kane. This one was cute, kind of crazy, 2 stars. Then I read Filthy Headlines by Cassie Mint. I'm pretty sure I gave this one 4 stars. I don't know what it was about it. I can't remember anymore, but I gave it 4 stars instead of 3 because I really liked it for some reason, but now I can't remember what reason it was. But this is one of my favorites from Cassie Mint. Then I read Stepbrother's Secret by Jessa Kane and Coach's Daughter by Jessa Kane. Both of them 2 stars. Just real smutty, real crazy. Just real crazy, okay? Then I read Siren Song by Lilac. This is another new novella author that I decided to try out by the recommendation of Books with Samantha. She had this on her TBR and I was like, okay, I like the whole siren aspect, so I ended up reading it. I thought it was really cute. Very different. The ending, I wasn't expecting it. I gave it 3 stars. I actually really liked it. Don't Tell Me No by Chanel Honey. This one had been going around. It's an FF romance. The husband of one of the heroines is like doing bad things with the other heroine's company and he literally gives hold up. He's like doing bad things, like he like stole money, like millions of dollars from this company that he's working at, and instead of reporting him to the police, one of the heroines asked for his wife, and so now they're in this contract and they end up falling in love with each other. It was really crazy, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it for it being an FF romance. Then I read Keeping Denver by Sandy Alvarez. I saw this on TikTok as a novella recommendation, and it was like one of those like quote ones that hooks you and you're like, oh, that sounds good. This was pretty average for me. I think it was the writing. I think I liked the whole aspect of the story. The third act breakup, saw that coming from a mile away. Honestly, I think it was just the writing and the way that the things just did not flow in the story, but 3 stars, take it or leave it, pretty average. Then I did end up finishing that little series by Cassie Mint with Coffee Crush and Sweet Dreams by Cassie Mint. Both of those, I'm pretty sure I gave 3 stars. The Coffee Crush one is super cute, just 2 people just pining after each other so hard that it's just like so angsty, but they eventually get together and still love. A super cute, big hero, biker hero. I really like that one. That one was Coffee Crush. Then I read Sweet Dreams by Cassie Mint. This is the one where the heroine can't seem to fall asleep, like she can't get any sleep. So she enters this study to study why, like, sleep patterns, and she has a romance with the scientist. And I thought it was really cute. Both virgin hero, virgin heroine, and overall super cute. I really like that one. I really like that series. I just really like Cassie Mint. She just has these cute, fluffy, smutty novellas. Then I decided to try another novella, new author. I read The Pictures Carnation by M.K. Moore. This was pretty bad. I gave it 2 stars. It wasn't bad in the way of Jessa Kane bad. It was bad in the way of like the writing, and like one minute something happens and then the other like changes scenes, and the sex wasn't even like, it was like paragraphs of like them having sex, but it wasn't like what was going on. That was the whole time I was reading this novella. I was like, what is going on? So it was bad in the way that it was bad. So 2 stars. Okay, the next one, I think I have one last novella, but I can't remember how many pages it has, so I don't know if it counts as a novella. But I read A Lesson in Blackmail by K.D. Roby. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. Okay, this one I talked about in my What's in My Kindle Unlimited library, and I was raving about it because I was reading it at the time that I was filming that video, and I think I was just overly excited because of the premise of the book. I feel like it just could have been just executed better. I liked the story. I don't know if I necessarily liked the main heroine. The hero, I could take it or leave him, you know what I mean? But basically, the heroine is like being bullied by the hero because she works at a high school, like a prestigious high school. The hero's parents own this high school, and he's a senior, he's 18. So age gap, the hero is younger than the heroine. And anyways, the heroine goes to this BDSM club every Friday night, and then it just so happens that the hero follows her that Friday night, and he sees her, and he sees where the club is, and he's like, oh, she's into this, like, what is this? Like, he's shook because she's supposed to be like this shy, sweet librarian, and she's a submissive in a BDSM club. So they find out, then there's like explosive chemistry, and basically he's like, I found what I've been looking for. For both of the characters, is more of a mental illness relief for them both. Like, that's what BDSM is for them. Anyways, I gave it 3 stars. I liked it, but I didn't love it. I just wish there was another book that was executed better and it was longer, where the dom becomes a dom to be the perfect dom for the heroine, if that makes sense. Because that's what the premise of this book is. Like, he is basically training to become the best dom for the heroine, but just the way that it goes, it wasn't my favorite. Then I also read Under One Roof by Ali Hazelwood. So I know that's another novella, but this is Ali Hazelwood, okay? 4 stars, first off, period. The first one I really loved. Enemies to Lovers, Roommates, Forced Proximity, Grumpy Sunshine, Women in STEM, and it's so cute. They just kind of have to come to terms with them both living together, and eventually he's like pining after her, and she's like, oh, there's no way that he like likes me. And it's super cute. I want to say it's not overly smutty, but there is sex in it, and it was really cute. Ali Hazelwood, just the way that she writes, I like her writing. I gave that one 4 stars. Stuck With You by Ali Hazelwood, I gave 4 stars as well. This one is about a woman in STEM, one of the friends of the first novella. This one the heroine gets stuck in an elevator with the hero, but previously they had met, and it's a super meet cute, just thinking about it made me smile. It's a super cute meet cute, and then they spend the whole day together, and it's like this whirlwind of emotions, and they just hit it off. They have so many things in common, but then something happens and she is mad at the hero because of what happened. So then they get stuck in an elevator, and it's like past the present, so it's like forced proximity. They have to hash it out. The truth comes out, and then it's like, will they or won't they? And it's super cute. I loved the hero in this one. He was just so persistent, and he was just so like the groveling. It was the groveling. That's what it did for me, even though it wasn't even his fault, but you know, he still did what he had to do. Okay, now let's talk about the physical books that I read in June. First off, I want to start with this one because it's the worst one. This is All He'll Ever Be by Willow Winters. I forced myself to read this because it was a gift, but I wanted to DNF it after the second book. It was pretty bad. I didn't like it. It was just like, what was the point? Like, what was the point? It's just so long for no reason. And I'm pretty sure in the third and fourth book, like, the characters don't even like interact in a way that grows their relationship. And then at the end, like 95% in, everything like finally goes down, like the war or whatever. And then secrets come out. You can literally see it a mile away, like the plot twist of it all. Then they are like happily ever after. I'm just like, what was the point of all of this for then this to be like the conclusion? And then like I wasn't connected to the characters. I wasn't connected with the plot. I thought it was so dragged out for no reason. Like, I forced myself to read this. This is like more than 700 pages, and of what? Anyways, I'm done talking about that book. On a lighter note, I read Hook, Line, and Sinker by Tessa Bailey. You guys already know how I feel about Tessa Bailey. I gave this one, I want to say I gave this one 4 stars because it did not top it happen one summer for me. I really like this one. This is Friends to Lovers, barely. Hannah is having to film a movie in Westport. Fox lends her a room in his house, so forced proximity, friends to lovers. Fox is a playboy, so turned playboy. Is there fake dating in this? I can't even remember. Yeah, anyways, I give it 4 stars. I really liked it just because it says Bailey, but also there were some issues that I had with it because, you know, Fox is known to be a man whore, to put it lightly, and we only got like 2 sex scenes, and I understand why we only got those 2 scenes, because he has a lot of trauma. He doesn't feel worthy. Like, he thinks that he's only good for sex, so that's why it's a slow burn. But once like they get it together, I wanted more getting it together, because like it was all this big talk and not enough action. But you know, 4 stars, whatever. That's it. Then I read The Kids Quotient, which you guys already know how I feel about this. I'm not gonna stay on this book for that long. 5 stars. I love it. If you guys want to see my review and go through some of my tabs with me, I have a video. I will link it up in the cards. But The Kids Quotient, 5 stars. Helen Huang is a new fave author of mine. I especially love this book. I loved it so much that I jumped in right into the second one, which is The Bride Test. I gave this one 4 stars though. I did have a couple of issues with it. I thought it was super cute, super fluffy. I loved the representation. I loved Kai. He was so cute. And Virgin Hero in this one, heroine does have a kid, that's where kind of my problem lied. Not because she had a kid, but because the kid was brought up in the book as being like a big part of her life, and saying that she was doing these things for her kid to have what she didn't have and to provide a better future for her kid. And she doesn't tell the hero that she has a daughter until like the last few pages. I swear to God that he does not find out that she has a child until the last chapter, and you see them interact in the epilogue. And I was just like, are you serious? Are you serious? Like, what if this was a big issue? Like, in the beginning, the mom even says that he doesn't want kids. And this wasn't even a conversation that was brought up. Also, I feel like the way that the heroine was trying to win over Kai, because that's kind of the premise of the book as well, she kind of just did what she always does, as in like in her daily life, like she helps people, she's a caretaker, and she starts to take care of Kai in the way that she knows, but she doesn't even think to ask Kai like what his preferences are. So there was also that, but there was so many cute like areas, and I loved them together, and I loved Kai's thoughts, and I loved Esme's thoughts. And honestly, Kai's trauma, I feel like also was resolved really quickly, as in like he went to said scene of trauma, had an epiphany, and then he was like, oh yeah, okay, I can love again. And then he went and then he went after Esme. I feel like I said, there's so many good scenes. Like, look at my tabs, I promise. But the main things that I want to say and talk about are the things that I didn't like. But yeah, I gave it 4 stars. I think it's a cute, fake dating-ish, trying to win the hero, marriage of convenience type of book. I really liked it, but it for sure does not top the Kiss Quotient. The Kiss Quotient is like top tier. Also, this one only had like 1 sex scene, and then, or like 2 sex scenes, but one is like, it's like a half of a sex scene. So it's like 1.5, and it was just like, you know. And with the Kiss Quotient, there was like multiple cute sex scenes. Oh, it was so good. Then I read Twisted Love. Listen, you guys let me know, because I was gonna do a reading vlog of the Twisted series, but I ended up not even liking this one that much, and now I'm just kind of discouraged about the whole series. But you guys let me know down below in the comments if you guys want to see that vlog still, and if I should continue it. But anyways, besides the point, this is about Ava and Alex. Alex has a dark past, and so does Ava. I was not expecting the plot twist in that, so props for that. I think the main issue that I had with this book is that the characters had a good build-up. It's brother's best friend as well, so like I liked the fact that Ava wasn't already like crushing over Alex, because it was her brother's best friend. Both my legs fell asleep. Ouch. They were just kind of indifferent towards each other, and then her brother goes to school like to do what? Community service? I don't know, in South America, something. He leaves. So Alex moves into Ava's brother's old house, and he's there to protect her and keep an eye on her while her brother is away. Once he moves in and they start interacting more, you get to see the push and pull, you get to see the tension. But mostly when you're in Alex's point of view, you see how indifferent he is, or like the way that the thoughts that he's having about Ava, he's like, no, like he has some good thoughts about her, but they're mostly like pushing her away thoughts, and like not really into her thoughts, while she is like, oh my god, like kind of like hates him but also kind of wants him. And then bam, they get together, and all of a sudden it's like, you're mine, I'm yours, nobody else is gonna touch you, I'll kill anyone, burn down the world for you, like just instantly from like 0 to 100 real quick. And that threw me off. And the sex scenes were not my favorite. I just feel like y'all really hyped this up. Y'all really hyped this one up, okay? You guys really did. And I just, maybe it was just overhyped. I had so like higher expectations, and I shouldn't have gone in with those expectations for this book. But honestly, like, how can I not have high expectations when y'all be blowing it up? Anyways, yeah, I gave it 3 stars. I don't know if I said that. I was very conflicted on what rating I wanted to give this. I ended up first thinking, oh, I'll give it a 4, like it's not that deep. But then I read this review on Goodreads, and she like accurately explained my feelings in her review, and she had given it like a 2, and I was like, I'll give it a 3. It wasn't a 2-star book for me, like, but it was mostly like take it or leave it for me, average 3 stars. Also, the degradation kink, I just feel like it came out of nowhere, and it just wasn't flowing. It was giving me the ick, like it was cringy at some points. The groveling though, A1, I think that was done spectacularly. I really liked the groveling. So yeah, 3 stars, 3.5. I don't know. You guys let me know if I should continue that reading vlog. Like I said, I'm really interested in all of the other characters though, which you do get to meet in this book. So I'm interested in reading it, and I am going to read the rest of the series. I just don't know if you guys want a reading vlog for it or just to hear about my opinions on the books and my wrap-ups. I don't know. You guys let me know. I don't know. Last book I read in June was My Killer Vacation by Tessa Bailey. This was 5 stars. This and The Kiss Quotient were my top reads of June. These 2 books just fucking did it for me. But My Killer Vacation, it is a spicy murder mystery. It is a novella because it's not even 300 pages, which is so sad. I wish it was longer just because I loved it so much. And look at this cover. It's absolutely stunning. So basically, it's a bounty hunter and a school teacher romance. She watches like these crime shows. She finds a dead body. They hire the bounty hunter. They meet instantly, like instant attraction. But it's not like insta love, but it's also like he wants her and she wants him. I like the murder mystery aspect of the book, but I honestly really just love the interactions between the characters. I love the thoughts that he had about her and the things that he said about her. It's grumpy sunshine. He is grumpy to her. He's mean to her, but he doesn't want anybody else to be mean to her. And he's possessive, protective. And I just want you to know that the smut in here, top tier, amazing, just so good. 5 stars. I recently uploaded a more in-depth review on my book talk, which is always linked down below in the description box. So you guys, if you want to see more details and a quote that I put in that book talk, then go ahead and check my book talk out. But this is the last book that I read in June and I loved it. Tessa Bailey can do no wrong. That was all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what your favorite book of June was down below in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.